They're going to pay attention to their grades.
Hello. Happy December. What's today? 3rd? Yeah. Happy December 3rd, everyone. Hey, Loretta. We're going to talk to you. Well, first, so my lovely co-hosts will be joining me. I do want to say a couple of really great announcements.
But first, me.
Okay. This is my other lovely co-host.
All about the Benchins.
What a name. What a name. Hey, love. Okay, so a couple of things before we get into the subject matter. I'm super excited to announce. Now, I was really wanting to kind of announce this with a bang, but hey, mommy. But I wasn't able to. I have a lot going on, as y'all already probably have surmised. But I have launched a blog. I'm so excited. So I have a blog, and it's about a lot of different things. But what I wanted to do was kind of take some of the things that I talk about here on Facebook Live, take it offline. Zay, excuse me 1 second. Cheeky, yes. Can you mute the TV?
Can I do what?
Mute the TV.
Okay.
I wanted to take some of the subject matter that I talk about here on live and move it over to a blog platform. So I don't have, let me preface by saying it's still a work in progress. My lovely husband will be my ghostwriter from time to time, as he is hilarious and is always opinionated about everything. So he'll definitely be featured. But the blog is basically just my name. So it's MalloryBanks.com. So I would love if you would go read the posts that are on there. He's smelling my hair. Read the posts that are on there. Comment, just let me know that you were there, that you stopped by. Let me know what you think about the feel of it. I got a lot going on. I got big dreams and big aspirations. So my blog is MalloryBanks.com. You can see the spelling of my name right there. Hey, Lonnie Braggs. What's up, cuz? How are you? And just building up my YouTube channel. So I'm actually going to put the link to my YouTube channel in the comments once the video is done. And I need subscribers, y'all. So I'm going to ask y'all to do 2 things. Can you go to my blog, leave a comment, let me know you were there on the posts that are up. And then if you could just go to my YouTube page and just subscribe. So thank you. Happy holidays. And we are going to talk about money matters, all about the Benjamins, baby. And my husband, let me get it up on my phone. But what do you want to say? Why were you looking into the 2 different, the Stash and the Acorn? Acorn is what's here.
Yeah, there are quite a few traditional ways to invest in the stock market or in different exchange funds. Acorn is just somewhat of a savings account. And I think they do have like a 1% dividend. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But it's just kind of a way to save money just by swiping your card. Now, most people do have that available to them if they have a bank that has a save as you go type of program where as anytime you swipe your card, they'll round it up and kind of save the change. Acorn does the same thing with the exception that it's not just savings. It actually does invest that money. I mean, it's something that builds up over time, just something that, if you swipe your card a lot or even if you don't, just something to kind of consider. Because as we begin to get a little seasoned, I don't like to say older, as we get seasoned, we do start to think about money differently. And we've all been in positions where we've had, some money issues, and wish that we had saved some of that money that we used to go down the Paradox with, or down the Hammerjacks, or
Really, that long ago? Okay.
For some of the guys, not me, but if you used to kick it down at Colosso's or El Dorado.
Oh Lord, this is
like
for the Baltimore people in the live.
You kind of wish you had that money back, but just different ways, and Stash kind of does the same thing.
Okay, so wait, so let's slow down a bit. Let me just show you. All right, so this is Acorn. Don't want. Hold on, don't want to do that. So it's just a little Acorn. Okay, so that's what it looks like. We have Android devices. I'm sure you can pull it up on iPhone just fine. In the iTunes store, and just to kind of let you know, so. They do pull their money out now. So how long have I had it, babe?
I don't think it's been a month.
It hasn't been a month. Okay, so this is not like with me. I turned off because you can add a certain amount a week, $5 a week, $25, $10 a week. You can add whatever is convenient for you. I have only had this account maybe 3 weeks. It hasn't been a month. Has it been a month? I wish I could have the date that I signed up. But point being, in about 3 weeks or so, like he said, it just goes by the swipe of your card. And I have $86. Okay, so $86 in a couple of weeks just from me swiping my card. This is what's saved up. And so, babe, what were you saying? So this is the one that does not invest, it just holds it to the side?
Well, it kind of invests, but it's different from Stash. And with Stash, you're investing in like the trade funds. With this, I think it's just a general investment. You do get I don't even think it's a 1%. I think it's 0.01% dividend. But I mean, everything helps. I mean, at this point in life, we should be kind of thinking about retirement more, and thinking about kind of living out those years once the kids are grown, or even if you kick them out, what you gonna do when they're gone. So that'll be probably the prime time for us to decide that we're gonna do things that we weren't allowed to do or wasn't capable of doing when the kids were around. So in that case, you're gonna need money, and then you're gonna want to be able to live comfortably. And hopefully, we all can get to a point where we're not working and breaking our backs at 60 and 65 and things of that nature, because those are the times where we're really supposed to be enjoying life. I don't know if you guys are kind of into Boyce Watkins, but he's someone that's really good when he talks about this stuff and how important it is to invest your money wisely. And I know it's the holiday season and we go crazy for the kids. We love the kids, but at the same time, we also need to prepare for the future. The game system is cool. I love games. I don't play as often because I work a lot, but games are awesome. But when you look at maybe not even investing, but buying a $300 game system versus investing $300 and the return on that in 5 to 10 years versus, a broke ass system. Oh, I'm sorry. A broke system come next year, it makes more sense to invest that money. So, I just think it's good for us, as a people as well, because at a certain point we need to be financially independent and strong. We need to invest in our communities. We need to invest in one another. We need to start businesses. We need to build businesses. We need to take over businesses. Amen. There are a lot of things that we're capable of doing because Amen. We are an economic powerhouse. And it starts with being smart about money.
Yes. Well said. I don't think I'm even needed here. But I did just want to show you some of the different options. So you can invest, you can round up, looks like you can grow. All right, so those are just some of the different options. So this is Acorn, and to his point, you are doing some holiday shopping or just normal shopping. I use obviously my checking account and sometimes my card to pay bills. Well, even from the money that I'm paying, be it for leisure or just fun or paying bills, it still takes a portion of what I swipe and puts it to savings. So I'm still. You don't really miss the money. Can you lose money? Can you lose money? Can you lose money with Acorn?
You can lose money, anything. I mean, it's all dependent on the market. So your 401k or any type of retirement plan that you have that's in the market, yes, you can lose money. But if we've learned anything, especially, we were all around during the housing bubble. Right, and how the stock market crashed. And for the people who ran out of that market, they missed out on a huge opportunity, because those who decided to get in the market when it crashed, well, the Dow was up over, I think, 24 now. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, yes, you can lose money, but, with the stock market, it's up and down. It's like a roller coaster. However, the longer you stay invested, yeah, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it.
Okay. I want to show you all Stash that he was talking about. Did you go into detail about Stash, babe?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, let me just show you what it looks like. 1 second. All right, you can turn that TV off because it's bedtime.
Yeah.
You want to say hi to the people and say goodnight?
Good night.
Hey, everybody. Thank you all for coming on. Everybody's concerned about that money, right? Okay. Brush your teeth, get ready for bed. I'll be up in a second. So this is the other one, Stash, and this one is a little different. I started Acorn maybe 3 weeks or so ago, and then Stash was after that. So for Acorn, I've earned like $86, and I don't know.
I don't think you've invested yet.
Oh, I haven't invested.
No.
Oops. What was I supposed to do?
I'll show you.
Okay. I think I did like an initial of. Hey, Leslie. Good, babe. I'm glad you're getting value. Yeah, this was Loretta. Wasn't this your idea? She was like, I think this was your idea. But yeah, he is so good about this stuff. I'm not so much. Like, I know that, as I've stated before, like, I know that to work for somebody for 10, 20, 30, 40 years and then retire and try to live off a portion of what you couldn't live off before when you were working, I know it's just asinine. And I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I mean it in a way that there are so many opportunities out here. We are such a talented and gifted people that if we would get over ourselves, if we would get out of our own way, like, if we don't succeed, it's nobody's fault but our own. If I don't succeed in my business, I can't look at him. I can't look at you. God gave us everything that we need on the inside. Period. So I am not well versed as far as investing, but as I make more money, thank God I married this hunk of chocolate, wonderful man. Anyway, okay, so talk a little bit about Stash, and because it's different.
It's different, but
it seems more aggressive.
Well, it's not that it's aggressive. What you do with Stash is, as you invest the money in, as you build up your money in Stash, so essentially you have to add your money to it. They have certain trade funds that you can actually invest in, and pull that up.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
It kind of gives you a breakdown if you decide that you want to go into one. So normally when it comes up, and they break it, they kind of put, I don't know if it'll be kind of hard to see, but they put it into little categories. So let's take
Yeah, I can see it. So you can, if you're into clean or you're into carbon, you see it.
So when you actually hit it, it'll give you a breakdown of the percentage of that money and where it's actually going. And this is what you do on your own. Like, you don't need a broker, you don't need any of that stuff. These are just things that you do on your own. And the one thing that I really, really like about it, and I really, really appreciate it, it forces you to do some research. It forces you to become educated about some of these companies and some of these funds. And, you know, that's our biggest problem, is our reliance on people who really don't care about us. Like, we have to fix this stuff. We have to educate ourselves, whether it's financial, whether it's educating our children on true history. Shout out to my truth above tradition people. You know, we have to do this stuff. Like, no one is going to do it for us. They don't care, so we shouldn't care either. Like, I don't care what they say. But it is on us to learn. It is on us to be educated, because that's the only way that we're going to educate our children. That's the only way that we're going to progress, is if we have the knowledge, not only for ourselves, but to pass on. And we can't be selfish with that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to be able to get in groups and
crabs
do
in the barrel. Crabs in the barrel. I want to start a group, and I don't even know, you know, not to overwhelm what I'm already doing, but I just think, like, for the people that consistently come into my lives, I know that you're here for a reason. And I don't know. So maybe you all have some ideas about that. Maybe starting like a private Facebook group. Maybe that would work, where we can kind of dialect. And, you know, I may be, you know, an expert in one thing. He's an expert in something else. You're an expert in something, but we just kind of pass information, you know, back and forth. Do any of them match? Do they match the Stash or Acorn?
God, they don't match. What they do is they offer referrals. So you can actually refer enough people where you can get up to $250 per month. So, and that's just by having someone download and register. I mean, for every person, you get $5.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's not exactly a match, but hey,
yeah,
it's
I mean, it's
better
good,
than nothing.
and it's, you know, each one teach one, right? I mean, that's an old school kind of saying, but when you learn some new information, you should be passing it on to your friends and your family. Like, hey, you know, I just found out about this. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link, you know, but it's a good idea. This is money that we're spending anyway. And I don't know about you, but especially around the holiday times, you know, you're spending all this money and our kids don't need it. They don't need anywhere near what we think that they do, right? They want you. They want time with you. They want quality time with you. They want to make memories. So I can tell you, this house this year, this tree will not be packed with a bunch of gifts. We're not doing it. They get a ton all year long. They got commitments and things of that nature. So not to get off on a tangent, but I'm not going into that. What else you want to say?
I'm not. You gonna make me out to be the bad guy.
What?
No, I ain't touching it.
Well, you feel the same way, don't you?
Yeah, but I've always felt the same way.
Right. So, like, the youngest one, Ariel, wants a Barbie dream house, and that will be her one gift. If she gets that, that'll be her one gift. But she understands that, right? So we have these conversations ahead of time, like, looky here, because on December 26th, you still need to be able to eat. We still got to have this roof. These cars got to be paid for. So, anyway. What else?
No, that's it.
Money. So is there anything else that you would recommend as far as, so Acorn and Stash, would you think that they would just start with one and kind of see how that goes?
if you're a person and you're a shopaholic or you're an impulse shopper, stay away from Acorn.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
Because Acorn, they're not going to take that money every time you swipe. I think they wait and
It's
a
like
couple
every
days,
2 or 3 days.
and before you know it, you'll have $6, $7, $20 coming up out there.
Yeah.
So if you can't control the swipe, stay away from it. Oh, I'm sorry, to insert in the chip or however you do it.
Yeah.
You want to stay away from that. But Stash, I would recommend Stash because it's one that forces you to kind of do some research. And I think it's good. I think it's good for everyone to know about this stuff. I mean, the stock market, investing, it's one of the best ways to generate real wealth. And we need to take advantage of it.
All right. Well, we hope you all got some value. If you all have questions, obviously inbox me or just leave it in the comment. And my trusty hunk of chocolate here we'll make sure that he can answer your questions. But he's so knowledgeable about this stuff, guys. We may have to have a consultant fee. He's all into the stock market. Like good point. Are you saying that? No. Yeah, Mom. I had to shout out to my mother. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, I had to I linked it with my card. Yeah, I linked for Acorn and Stash. I linked it with my card. So every time I insert my chip, yeah, even paying bills. But honestly, oh, you're welcome, Loretta. I'll be real transparent. So I've kind of like fussed a little bit because, I'm a budgeter. I'm constantly in my account. Like if my account doesn't have a certain amount, I kind of start to feel nervous. And when I signed up for Acorn, they do, they take the money out. It's like every 3 days. And I'm like, crap, they took money out again. And, I hadn't planned for it. But it's fine because it's still my money. It's just in another account. And I told him the other day that I was going to cancel it, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Because it's nice to have, I don't know if you have like a savings, hopefully you do, but it's nice to have something to the side for a rainy day. So any other questions you all have? Don't forget, so I started my blog and I would love your support. Please stop by MalloryBanks.com. It's the Pause blog, named by my husband. And we're going to write about lifestyle. We're going to write about, I'll do some social media marketing things, money matters, marriage matters. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. I have free wrap giveaways that I'm going to start doing where you can register if you are interested in toning and tightening up some areas. I have a link right now on MalloryBanks.com for a free wrap giveaway. Please go ahead and enter. Drawing is December 10th. And my YouTube channel, which I'll put the comments in, put the link in here. And I think that's it, guys. I hope that this was helpful. Every day we want to be better and we want to do a little bit better. So please share the video. If there's anyone, I'm sure everybody has someone who can do better with money. And then maybe they don't know, like, these smartphones, don't get off of Facebook while I'm talking, but all that scrolling on social media, that's all well and good. But like, there's a lot of information, a lot of resources and tools that are right on your phone that you could be utilizing to put some additional money in your pocket. My business, I make money from this. This is how I make money, from my phone. All right. So you scrolling and all of that, that's all well and good, but hopefully at the end of the day, it's been some benefit to you besides just being entertaining. All right, so happy holidays again. Obviously, we'll come back and we'll have some more subject matter. If there's something in particular, if you want him to deep dive into the stock market, let me know. Comment on this, because he's good, y'all. He's really smart. So if you want us to do a live kind of deep diving a little bit more into stock market, maybe if you all kind of post your questions, what we'll do is we'll take all the questions and then we'll just come back and do a live with answering the questions. All right. So God bless you. We love you. And you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Peace out.